You have to communicate the right way. When we started our environmental movement in California, when I became governor, people were not behind us. I said to myself, why is that? We're talking about climate change. 20% of the people said, yeah, this is kind of dangerous. Well, you need more than 50%, right, to get anything done. So we talked then about the rising sea level. Nothing, the needle didn't move. We talked about the glaciers melting, the ice is melting, the polar bear is in danger. No matter what we said, it didn't move the needle, nothing happened. But then the American Lung Association sent us a television commercial, little commercial that showed a kid, a little tiny kid, trying to inhale almost was impossible, and then this child faded. We don't know what happened. Did it die? Did it pass out? Or whatever. That little spot we put right away on television. And all of a sudden, everyone got interested, and we had 62% of the people behind us going with the environmental laws, and that's how we were able to succeed and to pass all of those environmental laws. So communication is so important. You can talk about climate change, but climate change kills a lot of people. Yes, but it's 500,000 people in the last 10 years. That's 500,000 too many. But let's not forget, pollution kills 7 million people according to the World Health Organization. 7 million people a year. So we should talk about terminating pollution and not about climate change. This is what is so important about communication. We got to talk about pollution because people understand that. They don't understand when you're talking about carbon zero, when you talk about 1.5% of Celsius we can increase, and then it gets to be dangerous. What do you think, the average person knows what that means? Of course not. So we got to talk instead of the brain, we got to talk to the heart so that people understand it. So this is the most important thing, is communication.